If you travel with your child, is that a potential of being considered parental kidnapping? Well, there are degrees to everything. I mean, moving, for example, without consent of the other parent, without telling them you just up and leave the state, this is probably going to violate the law. This may very well be parental kidnapping, depending on what's going on. Particularly of concern to the court is international moves. There may be the Hague Convention and Hague approval associated with making certain moves. Even short trips without appropriate communication notice could be a problem. What you should do is, if you're going to travel, make sure the other side knows. It's probably a good idea to make sure where they're going for emergency purposes. Make sure that you tell them, we're going to this place or that place, so that there aren't an issue. So there isn't an issue. Even if you take a short trip, if you don't tell the other side, all of a sudden they can't get a hold of the kid. They can't get a hold of you. They don't know what's going on. They're going to call the police, and then you're going to have a whole issue. So the better thing is document everything. If you have objections and you don't want the person moving or traveling, document that as well. Go before the court, express your concerns, and let the court make an appropriate order. But remember one thing, if you don't communicate with the other side, if you don't at least tell them what you're doing, forget about whether or not you need their permission. It's a question of courtesy to tell them, okay, we're going to Aruba this week. We'll see you when we come back. If you don't do that, you run the risk that someone's going to call the police. And it escalates. And ultimately, that's not good for anybody.